Asking why. Stop telling me all the time everything will be fine. I can't stop scratching my mind. I don't know. See through your skin. See through your skin.
ask that you behave justly.
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Glad to be here. Tonight we have some Valorant USF Green playing against AKRON.
Yep, super excited for this Valorant 2's Yay! Gaming. Super excited to see how the boys can fare.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, overall, kind of excited to see the upcoming game. I know the Green team has been on a roll recently. So overall, I think Akron is a pretty solid university to play against in Val. So I think this will be a pretty solid challenge for them. But overall, I think we should go into the map bans here. So that's not the map bans meetings. Gulp. Well, this is...
Well, spoiler alert.
The first map is going to be split.
Okay, you're done. You're
The
done.
first map is going to be split.
All right, okay. So, first map coming up here, going to be split, as stated. Second map will be Bind, and the final map, if we get there, will be Lotus.
Yeah, I mean, Lotus is a pretty solid final map because I feel like it's been out of the pool for a while, so people are not completely used to it. But I think overall, it's very fundamental oriented map where it's a lot of default, break util, and then like kind of just retake space, keep that space, insert, like all that stuff. So overall, I think it could be very interesting to see how the boys can play this one. Kind of interested to see the double initiator into on split here into the double duelist with. Oh my goodness, I think the patch with Waylay is in.
Oh yeah, Waylay has had the saturate change from an instantaneous thing to an equip. So kind of like how Jet's changes were a while ago.
Where you have to proc
yeah,
it.
you have to actually like.
It's like
think
Omen
about
Blind.
What you're doing.
It's like Omen Blind. So you take it out and you have to use left click. So you can't just like
Yeah.
dash in the skybox, throw it down, and refract back. You'd have to actually take it out, and it makes it a lot harder to kind of deal with. So very excited to see how this can go into this. Yeah, but overall, I think the double duelist is honestly just been meta recently. Overall, I think thinking about it, the Viper, each team has that Viper, so it's a little bit more on the difficult side. And
Viper is just so great
very,
on this
very,
map.
yeah, very lurk oriented. So yeah.
Yeah. You know, speaking of which, you know, all the changes, people were really looking forward to a Neon nerf just because she's been so oppressive with her speed as well.
We actually need that. I think that character's kind of busted.
Neon has always been, like, pretty strong for what it's worth. So overall, you know, like, we're going to see it eventually, but I think USF going to play a little bit more into this aggression, but they do have great utility to go with. So really excited to see how they play this. Love the double smoke. Logically, already getting blinded here. They're going to push up really aggressive on A main.
It's going to be up behind the Viper wall that
Look
Logically
at
has
Neon.
up. Yeah, Neon's up. Takes out Logically, and now it's just a little bit of a reset. Having 3 players of AKRON all the way towards A site. They got the orb onto, I assume, the Neon, and now it's just a default up into mid. Going to be popping that orb, and now they're going to be scaling up. Dog hits the Viper, but he takes one out before he falls. Raji gets the trade, and now getting onto the site. Nade comes out into the choke, but Neon swings through. Unfortunately, takes out Hisoku, and now it's just for the trades. Raji gets the trade, and now it's a 2v3, 1 HP. Atrium takes out Raji, and now Jobby in a 1v2, 12 HP in a Dream.
This is a really tough situation to be in. Austin's going to get that pick and win the round for Akron.
Yeah, I mean, that was honestly pretty well played from Akron. Taking that space towards A main with the 3, fighting up past the Viper wall, making it so Logical just couldn't play the game, get any kind of value off his Viper wall, so no lurks. It was very strong from Akron, so.
Yeah, taking Viper out really early into this game is just kind of like what you're going to want to do. They're going to play aggressive against her because she doesn't really have anything in the way of, like, fighting back because she's a lot more defense-sided.
She has that snake bite, so she can kind of section off people, but it's still hard if you're like just getting ran down.
If it's like a Neon just sliding through, you know, it's really not going to make enough of a difference. But we're going to see a little bit. Ooh, Rodri with the headshot coming out.
Yeah, very nice pick there. Now it's just Viper with the snake bite. Coming through the choke, but gonna get spammed through. Rodri avoids the snake bite, and now it's just waiting for the rest of his team. Missile comes out onto Rafter, and now USF scaling up to the site. Gonna get the bomb down here. But the flood is approaching. Jobby's gonna be on the flank, but Viper is there. Or not Viper, Neon. Neon takes out Jobby with a slide. And now, I mean, this Neon character needs to be dealt with, I think.
Neon is so crazy strong, especially here. Ruthless getting that pick onto Hisoku and another one onto Rodri. Another round for Akron.
Yeah, honestly, that was not a bad round from USF. Having that, the one pick there, getting the bomb down, I mean, that's exactly what you need from your eco. Any kind of value is good value, so. Honestly, I'm kind of excited to see how USF can respond back on their force buy. They do have, on the side of Akron, the judge on the Neon, and that is honestly, like, its
so
own
impressive.
You have to have so much what's it called, discipline, not discipline, respect. You have to have respect for that, because Neon can get so mobile with that judge and instantly just completely shut down a push, can just like mess anything up. Like, it's kind of hard to deal with, so you got to find him, kind of zone him off with util, and hopefully get the kill on him without him getting any value.
At that, you kind of need to play for the space where you can, which is kind of tough on a map like this where there's a lot of like sharp corners and tight angles overall.
A lot of nooks and crannies.
Yes, exactly. So Neon can be very, very oppressive here. We're going to see this once again. Stuns coming out, trying to section off, but as we said earlier, Neon can just slide through that molly and it just doesn't even matter. Like, even if she was a step behind, she would just be on the forefoot, you know, just...
Yeah, but let's nerf Waylay's refract, or saturate.
I don't think that's a terrible change.
I think it's...
I think we got bigger fish to fry, but I don't think it's a terrible change.
I think they should have done more to Waylay.
I'm sure they will. I think they're going to see how this plays out. But overall, USF pushing on to site. Hisoku gets that headshot.
Ruthless takes out Jobby as well, and now it's just a retake. 2 players left on the side of USF. 1 on default, but he's going to see that they're scaling through, evens it up immediately, and now it's just Pulse versus the rest of the team. But Waylay is behind, takes out the Waylay, and now has the drone. And it's not flash, does not get the ping. Gonna use the stun. Gets hit by the Skybird, and now it's just guns out, but Darius takes out Pulsonics and gets the defuse, making it so their bonus gets the win.
Yeah, let's talk about Darius D. Honk. What a good name. I feel like it's like a One Piece name, you know?
Yeah, oh, dude, don't get me started. Just caught up on the final chapter. Stuff's going down.
I cannot catch up if I tried, to be honest. I'm not that far in at all.
But overall, USF not looking too good here. Honestly, a little bit. They need to do something about the early fight, the early pick. It seems like...
Yeah, absolutely. They need to do something to kind of like counteract the Neon play, because Neon is just running down, taking out logically early, and that's just like kind of what falls apart with their push.
Yeah.
Especially because that mid lurk, that stall that comes out from Viper is so crucial, especially when stalling rotate.
Yeah. One way comes out from the Omen, and now he's going to smoke main as well. Now it's just a matter of stall. Gets the Viper Molly out, so that is really good util, but Omen does have his blind just in case they do decide to come slide through.
Seems like Omen is geared up and ready for this fight here. Say I was going to throw out a drone here, try to get some information. Does ping the Omen.
Yeah, there was the blind though, so they can't push off of it, but look at the Neon. Neon is literally already towards CT.
Omen's right back to the same position too for a second.
Neon popping ult here, gonna scale through, but unfortunately will be taking out the rest of USF logically up in heaven.
Just
Hopefully
pre-firing Heaven with that ult.
Oh my goodness. Zam
Ooh.
gets taken out by logically, and now he can do as much damage as possible. This is really good. Oh, unfortunately does not connect the shots onto Austin, but very good damage for the Beagle.
Honestly, great plays for what the circumstances were. That was, you know, just a lot of action coming out here.
Yeah.
So I think logically, you know, held his ground as best as he could.
Oh, for sure.
We're going to get a timeout coming out from the coach here on the side of USF, trying to regroup, trying to strategize, and see what they can do to get some points on the board.
Yeah, I feel like if you're the USF coach, you're definitely talking about the early bit of the match, right? You've seen logically gets ran down every single round towards the A main space. They take it immediately. So there's almost no pressure on the other side of USF. They're just kind of defaulting towards mid and B, and they're able to take all the A main space immediately. So the Neon's been on flank like immediately after it gets the pick on logically, or if logically's not even there, he just goes all the way through spawn.
And at that, like, gets that freedom to go through mid as well, because Viper is really meant to be that mid lurker.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, even the mid, the A lurker, I mean, it's just so much that is happening early on. So, I mean, I think they need to just cover their bases, hopefully maybe send someone to help logically out. They do know that this can be shut down. They don't really throw a lot of util. They only have the Neon there. He just throws the stun. If they have another player, then they could definitely trade out.
Absolutely. I think we're going to see that here. We're going to have the Rays partner up with the Viper here, maybe a little bit more offense to partner with that defensive play.
Yeah, and they also do have the, what's it called? The Showstopper if you, on the side of USF. So the Showstopper could be solid, but the Cabbages, the Seekers on the side of AKRON could be really good for a lot of quiet cut noise and just get that information.
Yeah, absolutely. Sky's utility can be a little bit limited, but honestly, her blinds are great, and she gets a lot of information just out of that alone.
Skybird misses, and now it's just a matter of if they can get this pick on the Neon. He's going to show aggression. This guy is honestly frying, so
yeah,
just going to have Pulse jump spot from all the way back.
Seems like
hear
Teo's
them back
going to
off.
go for some utility here, too.
They have the information that two are there. They're going to hear the Neon run away while also hearing a shot come through. So they have information that two are there, but look at the setup from AKRON. They have, off of the contact, the Neon playing, as well as the Waylay. So just a matter of how they can adapt to whatever USF push. Mail smoke comes out for them to scale through. Drone is going to go into the mail. Going to see the Viper. Going to be a little bit wary of it, having two players just hold that smoke while Rodri plays through. But Zam takes out logically.
There's that Neon pick on the Viper that we were talking about. Seems
It
like
comes
two in
through.
heaven, though, so this is going to be a great matchup right here. A bit of fight coming out.
Atrium using the blind to stall out the push. Gonna use the Showstopper, takes out Atrium, and now just a free sight for USF having a couple players. Rodri takes out Neon, and now he's just gonna have free reign.
Rodri playing so aggressive here, works out so well in the favor of USF, gets them onto the point and
the
gets
step
them
towards
back.
CT, they're gonna be aware of it. Can they do anything? AKRON loses the gunfights, and now it's just Ruthless in the 1v3, but gets taken out by Rodri, staying up towards heaven. I mean, that was very well played from USF.
USF doing great. Rodri really dialed in on that round. The aggressive plays to counteract some of this timing.
You need that, yeah, for sure.
Just knowing when someone's going to be caught off guard
amazing
is just
timing.
the best thing you can do.
Yeah, off of the Showstopper, he knows that the guy's going to back off, especially since you don't want to get hit by that rocket. He's going to get the kill on Atrium and then push the smoke immediately to possibly catch someone off guard, which he did with the Neon. So very well played from Rodri, having the correct aggression when needed. So it's just a matter of how they can adapt off of this win here. Having 3 players left alive is really good for the economy of USF. So hopefully they can just keep it up. And get
Seems
the
like
momentum going.
AKRON's playing aggressive once again in that A main space. Is going to wait for just a second here, but honestly there is potential for them just to run it down. Logically is playing a little bit farther back, going to go for that rotate, trying not to get picked out too early in this round while USF is pushed up mid here with the spike.
Yeah, they're gonna have Rodri up in vents, just looking for something. Only gonna see the Viper towards heaven, so they're just gonna send the missile to hopefully zone off this Omen. They are aware that Viper is towards ramp. Soku gets a pick onto Zam, and now it's a matter of playing for the hit. Takes out, good trades coming through. Atrium gets one before falling, but now it's a 2v4. USF on in favor.
We're gonna see Sky coming up through mail here.
Yeah, having the bomb down, also with the Armageddon as well. So they have that post-plant util that they do need if it comes down to that situation. But it's just a matter of playing discipline with that high-low backside, having someone jiggling towards pillar, logically in the main. I mean, this is exactly what you need. Austin, none the wiser, gets taken out by logically. And
What a
now,
great angle.
yeah, I mean, that angle is kind of disgusting. Now it's Darius D. Honk just in the 1v4, probably going to choose to save here. Which
Might
would be the
be the
wise
best decision. Maybe going for some exit frags here at that, waiting for Jobby to round this corner.
All right, Jobby, we're taking more knives out. Are we kidding right now, man?
Little crazy.
Taking the knife out, gets taken out, and now...
Yeah, it definitely seems like maybe just gearing for some exit frags here.
Yep. Darius scaling through towards heaven. It seems like USF are just going to want to save their guns.
Good round for USF.
Yeah, very good round. Honestly, it wasn't bad, Jobby dying there, him hunting.
Yeah.
Because either if he got the kill or not, what's it called? He would get his ult online. So they do have 4 ults online. Very solid. It's just like, you could have gone that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely just the lovely timing of Valorant where you pull out your knife as soon as someone's right there.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to expect that low-key.
For sure. Yeah, in this situation, definitely could have been expected.
Yeah.
Seems like Akron's going to change it up a little bit, not so much sending the Neon through A main anymore.
But actually having the mid-aggression.
Yeah, a lot of mid-aggression about to come out. USF might be in for a little bit of surprise here.
Yeah, having AKRON turns mid is a very good adaptation because they do know that USF like to instantly take this space after the Viper work.
They've been very successful in doing so as well.
What?
Okay.
I mean, that was a very interesting thing to watch. A lot of damage coming out from Rodri, but I mean, the rest of his team has rifles, so they're able to kind of just shoot up.
USF coming out on top in that fight here, 4v2. Atrium peeks out, gets taken out by Jobby with a nice headshot.
Yeah, very well played. Good patience for Atrium to wait for Atrium there. Darius is going to be on the site, though. Going to have that weapon. Takes out Hisoku. Drone comes through. Sending the fake Burt. Oh, whoa. That was looking kind of hairy there for a second.
That was looking like the most insane Twitter clip for just a moment there.
Yeah, that could have been kind of crazy, but thankfully, USF will not be disbanding after for winning the round.
Yeah, USF definitely on the ups here. They're starting to really lock in and, just they're looking pretty good for what it's worth. Their money's looking great. Seems like they've got great ult economy going on right now. They have 4 ultimates online, 2 of which being extremely strong on the defense side. Fade ultimate really allowing them that push. Teo for that retake, that after plant control.
They get the plant down, they can just Viper ult, and it's unwinnable.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, very well played. Having the Viper ult towards mid is very good from AKRON. Or AKRON, just having that space. I mean,
jump peeking the Neon, kind of bold, but oh!
I did not like that. I mean, very unfortunate with the timing of the missile, but I mean, Neon runs through and he has his waylay to watch his back, so he just gets taken out by Austin on the side of AKRON. And now 3v5, Viper ult in mid. Just a little bit more difficult. It seems like USF are going to want to pose towards a retake after having losing that.
So close and yet so many worlds apart right there, passing each other on the other side of the wall.
I think they're going to be aware of it. I hope they're aware of it. They've done it every round.
I think they're going to backtrack a little bit here maybe.
Please check, please check. Oh my god. Having the information. Spike goes down, but do they read that there's a second player there as well? Oh, no. Turn around.
Hisoku, turn around. Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, Zam takes him out from behind, not clearing the second player. AKRON is just super, they're very proactive with their protocols, right? Once they take these, it's just really, they double up and they take that space, and there's just so many layers to their play. So.
You can really see the strategy with it too, sending Sky in for the intel and the blinds, and then having Neon to really play aggressive on those blinds and that information.
Yeah.
Just, it works out very well. Rodri getting another pick here onto Austin. Gonna throw the nade up into heaven, try to clear some space while he goes for the plant.
Gonna have the showstopper online as well, so this honestly is really winnable.
Ooh, lineups coming out. Omen blind as well.
Oh, he wasn't close enough to see the Omen, and he's gonna get taken out. Very good util from AKRON to kind of just shut down anything that Raji could have done there. It was looking really winnable. He gets that pick there, pops the showstopper, and he has the information that the guy's on site, so it could have been done.
Yeah, the combination of that molly and the blind just kind of comes out, pushes Rodri into the corner, and just not enough visibility. You don't want to play up too far, and you don't want to start just shooting at random because that's just going to reveal your location. Yeah. So overall, it's just you win some, you lose some. But USF 5 ultimates online here.
Yeah, so hopefully we can press the buttons and win the rounds because
This might be a round of Overwatch, low-key.
we're gonna have to see. They do have the Waylay, what's it called? The ult's ability, using that towards main, hopefully to catch logically off guard, but he's gonna run through mid. Having the Nightfall coming through does not get any pings, so it's just a matter of scaling through. Rodri gets past the Viper Molly, and now USF have the site, but look at the positioning of AKRON. They have the Heaven control, they have CT control.
We're about to see Logically encounter the Neon. Tries to catch her off guard, but gets taken out by a headshot.
Barely lives from that. It's just a matter of
This
getting
is
the
tense.
space, but unfortunately they do not get it. Trading out very well on the side of AKRON. 2v4. They do have the ult online if they do choose to use it. Using the Armageddon for the tap. Playing for any pushes. Neon slides through, gets taken out. Missile comes through as well, but Ruthless jumps at Pulse Onyx with the shorty. Takes him out, and AKRON get the round.
Seems like USF is having a little bit of difficulty getting the timing down with some of these utilities.
Yeah.
They're kind of getting peaked like right as they're, holding stuff out. Just overall getting stuck in these animations.
Yeah, especially since the tap didn't go through after the ult, the Armageddon, right? He just kind of threw that missile instead of playing with his gun. I feel like that kind of just frazzled him a little bit, but
Yeah.
I mean, he almost got that. Knowing Pulse, like, this guy can definitely shoot, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
like,
needs to get
Teo's
online.
utility is so strong, but you also do have to, trust in your mechanical gameplay at some point.
Yes, of course.
Because that can definitely work out in your favor as well.
Yeah, USF on a very interesting buy, logically going for just playing. Oh, this kind of looks cool. I haven't seen what it looks like in the hand, but
That does look
playing
cool.
for the contact with the operator, gonna
Ooh.
shoot out the dog for him. And now with the Neon contact gets taken out. Very nice shot from logically. Now the rest of AKRON are gonna have to back up. They have the information that there's a player there. Someone else also broke the dog, so they know that there is two their tops, or two
Yeah.
there at least minimum.
Seems like their their smokes are also playing a little bit more for mid control here. Omen pushing through B main. Darius D Honk taking
Oh,
Whoa.
Jobby getting the picks with Pulse as well. Gonna hear the TP come through. Soku gets the swing, takes out Ruthless, and now it's just Omen versus 4 towards CT. So hopefully looking for any kind of mistake that USF pull. Getting all the stars back, 5 HP on Jobby, and now it's just a matter of how they play through. They have the information that they didn't see anyone mid. He used the ult, so he's probably towards CT or flank, but I mean, their flank is pretty covered on all bases, so.
Yeah, they did go through and clear a little bit here. Omen's gonna peek out.
Oh, very nice shot from Atrium. Gets the pick onto Pulsonix as he's juggling with the stun. And use the blind to clear out. Gets the
Oh.
spam on the Jobby, and this is looking a little hairy. Operator towards Heaven. Gonna have the smoke if he does choose to use it. Pops it onto the bomb. And now it's just a matter of him jumping through, but Hisoku gets the pick after Rodri bumps him with the satchel.
Yeah, that satchel bump's always a great play.
Rodri's looking insane on the Rays right now. He's looking really good.
Yeah, Rodri is honestly playing very, very well. Is going to drop the operator over to Logically.
Yeah, I mean, that was really good, having the contact. Oh, a little change from AKRON, going over and having most of the stack towards B here.
Yeah, it seems like they're also going for a little bit of a save round here as well. So maybe just trying to play a little bit closer.
I actually like this pivot. I like this pivot, and also USF reading the pivot too.
Absolutely.
Having only the Sky here, so it's just a matter of having him get any kind of info that he can. And an instant dog. Gonna see that there's logically there. Oh, Rodri using the ult. Hopefully trying to catch out Sky, but takes out Darius. And Hisoku also takes out Zam.
What an insane snipe with the showstopper.
Yeah, very nice shot from that.
Beautiful read. Viper
Gonna
pushing
see
out mid.
Viper through mid. Hisoku gets the pick onto him. Gonna see that Austin's there as well. Hisoku is just a day in the shooting range, being able to just scale out and get these picks. Atrium in the 1v5. Here's Hisoku through Sewer. So what can he do? Gonna get missiled out from his positioning. And now he's gonna scale through. Jobby doing a game. He's just doing the Black Beatles challenge right now, staring at a wall. And now stun util comes
Another
out.
stun coming out.
Very
Pulsonix,
nice shot from Pulsonix.
That quick scope.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful work, honestly, coming out from USF. Great use of utility, but also just great relying on the gunplay for a little bit here. And here we are, last round in the half, and we're gonna see, some crazy plays coming out here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple ults that are close. They do have the Neon Fingers if they do choose to use it, and they also have one off of the Nightfall from Fade. So honestly, this could be really good for USF if they just play a little bit more slow, get the orbs, and they can just choose to go wherever they want off of that ult.
Yeah, I definitely think that would probably be the best bet for them right now. You know,
Oh, Atrium
already taking Jobby out super early in the round, putting USF down a controller.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the pick that you want if you're USF, right? Jobby falling there is super unfortunate since they don't have any smokes, they don't have any star utility. Just a matter. Oh, very nice peek from Sam, catching Rodri off guard in mid with his nade out, but logically kind of equalizes a little bit, taking out Austin, one of the duelists. So it's just playing to clear the information, clear for information. Does not see anything on top. He's gonna find the Omen towards the box there on default. So it's just a matter of how they can kind of adapt off of this. Seems like
does have the ultimate online, the fingers.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to probably use it for retake or if they catch anyone off of any layers right towards mid. So it's just they need to read that this guy is in this corner here. Oh, my goodness. Logically.
They know.
Do it. Logically gets the pick on the sky, and that's crucial. They need to just scale through. Picks up another operator, and now USF will have the bomb site. But look at where Zam is. Sam takes out Pulsonics. And he's going to pop the fingers towards mid. But logically is online. It's a day in the shooting range. I just spat everywhere. And now he's going to hold for the Omen. Does not take him out. Very nice paranoia coming out. And now going to get back on the line here. Side smoke comes out for the scale. Isoku takes out Ruthless, but he's not going to know that Atrium's on site. It's just logically with the operator online. He's going to have to jump into the smoke. Has the shorty, though. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Oh, no. No. Just got to stay in the smoke.
The timing.
Yeah, Atrium gets the clutch. USF almost got back into that round.
They really almost did. It was so close. That snipe onto the ulting Neon was insane.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
You need that. Yeah, definitely. The very nice shot, especially since he got that pick onto Pulse as well. So that's their post plant and main control taken out. I mean, yeah, I mean, logically able to equalize in a very easy and good way. So.
Yeah, absolutely. But here we are, USF now on defense. We're going to see a little bit of a change up here. They are going to have 4 on A. They do really expect and read this A push on the first round.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it's just probably a protocol that they have, right? Not a protocol. It's just like...
Expectation?
No, it probably is protocol. Like,
okay.
Pistol probably just playing for the main control like AKRON was doing, right? So it's just a matter of how they can play it. Gonna have the utility using the...
Neon really running it down here, puts the wall up, and is already on site, clearing everything. Could potentially go into CT here, yeah.
I do like the pivot for the push towards main. Takes out Viper immediately. USF will be up, having all of the main control as well. Jobby gonna be stuck towards spawn with his classic. Sam is gonna be pushing up into heaven. They're not gonna have the information that he's there. Suck comes out, gets Atrium, they're going to see it, but they don't clear under. Rodri is not going to clear close, and unfortunately gets taken out. Darius,
holy.
Wow, that was a round.
Austin and Darius sincerely locked in on that round, you know, just wiping out the competition.
Yeah, I mean, they completely just shut down all of USF's control that they had. Not clearing that the flower pot is honestly not the best, because especially since you know that everyone's there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if anything, there could have been one main, but they know that they were all on site. They knew that
they were pushed
CT,
out,
but,
you know.
I mean, it's just something you still have to clear.
Yeah.
There's just no information otherwise. They didn't wait for the eye. It seems like the eye missed, actually. So it seems like there's going to be a little bit of a silent stack towards A on the side of USF, but AKRON is going to be all towards B main. Jobby's going to hear the dog, call for the utility. I mean, AKRON is just gonna win this round. I don't see a world they
AKRON's
lose this.
already up. Neon running it down through CT. Gets encountered by Jobby. Jobby wins that though.
Logically, gonna get taken out by Ruthless. There's gonna be multiple people there. Ruthless gets another pick on Pulse, probably with a right click, and also takes out Rodri as well. Jobby towards CT with this judge here.
And a 1v4.
Bird is gonna miss. So they do know that he could be close. They knew that he was CT. He got that pick onto Neon, so just playing the waiting game here. But look at how the Waylay is playing.
Can barely peek into this. He does not have the range advantage here.
Yeah, Waylay's going to run up behind him, but he's not going to read it. Waylay takes him out with that Bucky, and it's just a little over.
That was, you know, a really good round for AKRON. They had the space, and they knew they could just kind of run it onto B site.
Yeah.
And they really just took advantage of how much space they could take while USF was still on that rotate. going all the way into CT, taking up as much space as possible, watching for a flank, you know, all the bells and whistles, really.
Yeah, there's not much you could have done there, honestly, other than, I mean, I guess fighting more together against Ruthless, right? Ruthless kind of just was able to get a pick and then reset, get another pick, reset. It's just a little bit disjointed there from USF, but having the nade suck towards this main off of the information, gonna get the Neon sucks, who's gonna stop all the
Neon
momentum.
and Waylay both like dashing in here, just playing really up front past ramp. So
much
much
spam.
Yeah, a lot going on. AKRON already on
Pushing towards
site
CT.
though.
We're
Pushing
gonna
up CT, but
both duelists towards screen.
yeah,
Spike planted.
this is
Very
This is
nice
the
drone
situation,
coming out
yeah.
from Mateo on the side of USF. Gonna bait for Zam, but do they know that there's another player there with the Bucky? Gonna catch him out. Floods him out with the missiles. Logical gets a pick on the Ruthless towards main, and now it's just the retake is gonna commence. 4 players on the site for AKRON. Just can they get any picks? Austin gets a pick onto Jobby with the Bucky, and look at the stun. Stun comes out towards main, slides onto him, and takes out Logically. It's just such a hard retake, especially since they have such close range weapons. But trades are gonna go in favor for USF. It's just a matter of if Atrium can get it, but Pulse is gonna take him out.
Does he have enough time?
Oh, Hisoku just misses the bomb, and Pulse barely lives. USF gonna be down 10-5.
AKRON really taking advantage of these close corners, close range fights, going for the Bucky even. Diabolical, but works out so well for them, and they really they held on to A site for so long. Honestly, even when they go down at the end, they've stalled it out just well enough that it would not have had any impact.
Yeah, I mean, they were just able to do everything just perfect. I mean, there's not that much stall if you're on AKRON, right? You're able to just explode onto the site with a double duelist, and honestly, the rest of the team is just following right behind after the nade suck gets through. So, I mean, if you're USF, probably an adaptation would be playing more central with Pulse towards mid or something, sending some missiles onto the chokes and stuff like that to help the stall come through so the rest of the team can't scale onto the site like they do. They're just getting so much site space, and they're not keeping space towards screens. They're just losing it instantly, so they only keep the heaven control.
It's like they have the movement abilities and the way of like just kind of running it down,
Neon's
but then they also have...
Yeah, he's not even clearing site. He's just pushing screen.
And at that, they have the utility to kind of block that sight line too. Like, they have, you know, Sky Blind, Omen Blind. They have the Neon Wall. They've got all sorts of stuff. Like, they can just kind of run it down. And even, like, the Viper Wall here, just, they have so much of a utility advantage on, like, the application here for A that it's kind of tough for USF. But they need to just change up where they're playing so that Neon can't just run down the whole site and just go, it's clear, guys.
Yeah.
Because that's clearly what's happening. Here we go with that shutdown from Rodri.
Oh, unfortunately gets spammed out while popping the showstopper, but very good adaptation. But unfortunately, Pulse gets taken out by Atrium, and now gonna have the Viper Molly come out. Gonna stall towards main, having 3 players of AKRON towards there. But
that's exactly what I wanted to see. That's exactly what we needed to see.
That's that adaptation that we were talking about. More stall towards that main, right? They had Rodri just, they know. The team knew that they're just running it down. There's no util being used.
They have to somehow stall out that just running it down thing. You know, where it's just like, let's just have a marathon in the middle of the map. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And it's just a little bit of a noise cut from the side of AKRON. I mean, it's just a little bit hard to read. They're not going to have any information. They're going to know that it's probably going to get a little bit restless having someone move over towards mid, but just sitting in the vent. Scaling through. Gonna get the information that Omen's there. Very nice juggle from Logically. And now Clarino comes out, misses.
Beautiful.
Logically just gonna play his life here. Gonna just fight through, but Darius gets a pick onto him. 2v2. USF down the guns.
Yeah, USF gonna try and pinch sight here a little bit with Hisoku coming from CT.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a very hard retake, especially since the guns are not in favor for USF.
Yeah, they're in kind of a tough
popped.
position here, especially going against the Seekers, just really revealing their location. Hisoku is going to get really focused by this Sky utility, and they have a big opening here to just keep pushing into screen.
Jobby, unfortunately, just adjusts the crosshair right when he pushes through.
Ooh.
Very nice one-tap from Hisoku.
Beautiful plays overall. This is looking a little bit more winnable, but Ruthless.
No, shoot him! No!
Ruthless with the shorty.
That is a heartbreaker. He jumps at him with the shorty, pops the 2 bullets, but Hisoku just greets for the gun, not going for the possible headshot with that deagle that he needed.
Yeah, there's just that slight timing with the shorty reload or like switching to your primary, you know.
He had that opening. If he just swung through and got it,
Yeah, it really just
could
needed
have
to
been
be
beneficial.
like capitalized on there.
Yeah, it's just really hard.
Mm-hmm.
But
Akron gonna go for this B push here. It seems got the Viper lurk on A as tale as old as time. You know.
yeah, I mean, if you're looking at the scoreboard right now, everyone's even except for Jobby. Jobby's having a little bit more of a quieter game. He's on the Astral, just playing a little bit more of that information.
Yeah, here we go. This run it down meta onto B site as well.
Very nice lurch smoke coming out, but Austin takes him out off of, I think, a spam.
Yeah, I think you know, pure luck there on that spam. But we know Zam is gonna be playing pretty aggressive here. Pulsonics gonna throw out some utility. Doesn't quite catch anyone. Darius
is so
catches
fast.
logically off guard there, moving so quickly. Hisoku gets the pick onto Ruthless though.
Just a matter of playing how they
Uh-oh.
can. Ult comes out. Needs that one tap, but gets it. Pulsonics shuts down the Neon.
Beautiful war coming out.
Information
from
that
Pulsonics.
Austin is towards main takes him out 2v4 or 2v3. USF in favor. One player of USF is 1 HP. So we'll say retake Atrium on the.
Oh, but Rodri kind of reads it with this
Oh
nade.
no! Atrium swings off and gets Rodri. The double up. Oh my goodness! Atrium getting 3, shutting down USF's retake and making it 12-5.
Atrium played pretty well. I mean, we saw that nade go straight at him, and he didn't like back up or reposition. He kind of just kept moving forward, and that was like just oppressive enough to like get him some kills because USF read it as, all right, no one's standing there, no one's gonna be peeking. However, Atrium was still there. In fact, a little bit closer, giving him a little bit more opportunity to use his sidearm there, the shorty.
Yeah, I mean that shorty weapon is kind of goated, right? You're just able to have it instantly, and you get so much value off of it. I feel
Absolutely,
every time.
especially on a map like this.
Yeah, not even that. It's like just in general, like you could jump into a smoke and make it instantly a 50-50.
Oh,
which
for
is, like,
sure.
so disgusting.
It's just you see a map like this with tight corners and smokes and walls going up everywhere, and it's just, you know, Austin taking out logically super early in this round.
Jobby gets the headshot onto Zam, but Hisoku could not get the trade. Rodri gets taken out by Ruthless, and now it's Pulsonics in a 1v4. Gonna get the Vandal, but I mean, this is just not ideal, right?
This is not favorable. It seems like Pulsonics might try to go for some exit frags. I can't imagine. I guess you're kind of out of options here. You know, this is match point. Does spot one here, Atrium. Neon as well. He's just going to get run down.
Just going to drag the crosshair, and Atrium is able to swing off what Zam does. I mean, very well played from Akron. Taking out. My director did not know of the update with the scoreboard. Yeah, there's a new update with the defeat in the victory screen. But, yeah, I mean, USF, unfortunately, will be losing to Akron in that round. First map down. I think the second map where
your
they can
full
possibly...
legal is on display right now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's my Insta.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
follow that,
fire.
by the way. Follow my Insta.
Okay, yeah, follow that.
Um,
Not mine, though. That's not mine.
Yeah, but I think it's just a matter of how they can adapt to it, right? Next map will be Bind, so USF definitely do have a possible chance, depending on what. I mean, they do know that Akron, they like to play with no respect for USF, right? As we saw the Neon, the Waylay, they just went in with literally no util every single time.
They're aggressive, and they have the room to be aggressive.
Yeah, and they got there was no punishment from USF, right? So that's unfortunately where things kind of got hairy, right? That's where most of the round losses came from. So it's just a matter of how USF can adapt to that on this Bind map. But yeah.
We'll just have to see how it goes. We're going to cut to a short break, but we'll be right back with that Bind gameplay.
Hello! We are back with more USF Valorant. Map 2, USF, it did in fact lose the first map of Split, being in favor of AKRON. I think the map score was 13-5, so
Yeah.
a little bit of BTA, but what can you do, right?
Whoa.
It's just a matter of adaptation, right? It seems like the comp is that adaptation. Same comp
Yeah.
from AKRON, basically last round, except they're swapping out Atrium off of the Omen to the Brimstone. But USF are opting for the double duelist, putting Pulse on the Waylay. So honestly,
Okay.
I'm very excited to see how he can run up. Jobby going onto the Brimstone, so I also like that too. I think Jobby's a pretty solid at Brimstone. I've seen him play a couple times, and it seems like he was just having a little bit of trouble on the Astra there, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just a matter
It's
of...
a tough balance with the stars. Like, you really want to go for those smokes, especially when you know, like, you want to block off some of those sightlines. You want to block off some of that push.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, there is so much aggression capability with Astra that it's kind of like a bit of a loss to not use the stuns.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was gonna... Okay.
Yep.
The... What's it called? I do agree. The stuns... he just wasn't using his util to the most...
Exactly.
the most of the most of its low-key words are hard.
It's a tough balance to toe.
Yeah, he couldn't use it to the best of its capability, right?
Yeah, that's precisely what I mean. Where
Yeah.
it's like you have to understand, like, as great as the smokes can be, like there is such great
Yeah,
potential.
sometimes you got to be throwing it down, but the thing
Yeah.
is, he's always just getting ran down. Right?
Yeah.
So he couldn't even do that. But
Yeah.
having that brimstone, having the iPad is really good. Having the molly as well to cut down
Sometimes
that.
you're an
that
iPad
stall.
kid with your dancing fruit and veggies.
I actually get it. I actually get it.
I actually get it.
But what's it
Yeah.
called? It's just starting out on this little bit of a AKRON A main push, getting that instant information, having the smoke come down. They're gonna definitely call it. Logically, he's gonna pivot and react and go towards shower.
Hisoku's gonna hold this angle.
Oh,
Takes out
very nice
Zam.
one tap. But are they aware of more players? It's
No,
just,
it
that's the
doesn't seem
question.
like it.
Logically, having that shower control, it's just they need to find and pick out. I mean, I think Jobby's about to get shot from behind here.
Yeah.
Gets taken out by Austin, and now gonna be a little bit of a reset. Refract comes through, takes, hits Rodri.
Logically, might be able to wrap a little bit here, but it seems like AKRON is
I
kind
think
of
they're
backing
aware.
out of this.
They could be aware of it. It's
They
just
might.
This is a very good pinch. He could get it though. They have Waylay all the way up into this little cubby
Logically
here.
is
Need to clear out Atrium. Gonna see him, but gets pinched by Austin. Having the information that he's there, and they clear him out. 3v2. USF in favor. Gonna pivot towards A, but it seems like Akron's just gonna beat them there.
that was beautiful usage of that information. They knew one was gonna be behind them and in front of them when they peeked that.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, let's peek both at the same time.
Yeah,
You know,
I
and they
mean-
they perfected that timing.
I mean, since he got the kill on the death cam, he saw the
Yeah.
Waylay.
For sure.
Nade comes out, Roger gets taken out, and now it's just a 1v2 immediately. Oh my god, Darius is online. Gets the one tap on Hisoku. Little fadeaway. And AKRON get the pistol.
That was a crazy one tap, low key.
Yeah, it was just back and forth the entire round, but AKRON come out on top. Now it's just a matter of resetting.
Yeah, USF didn't go down without a fight though, so I'm
That's for
excited
sure.
to see how the rest of this game will play out.
Yeah, I think there's a lot better protocols for exactly what's happening. They do know from the last map and that pistol round that AKRON like to play aggressive. You know,
Yeah.
that was the biggest problem. They like to push in numbers. They just need to read that. And it's just a matter of, I mean, it's a lot easier said than done. We could see the entire map. They can't. So
Yeah.
it's a lot easier said than done. But Zam
sure, for
gonna
sure.
instantly walk up, double satchel into the octagon, gets sprayed down by Darius, but very solid damage. Gonna double dash into elbow, gets hit, it takes out Ruthless, and now that's a number. That's honestly pretty solid.
Yeah,
Getting a pick onto
honestly.
a player, they're gonna smoke off the elbow. Now getting the bomb down.
Site is open for them to go on to here. Logically going to play in the smoke for a minute here. Keeping a watch on that flank. Waylay is on the flank. Probably going to go towards Octagon and Long here.
Yeah, I mean, having, oh my god, Darius takes out Pulsonics on the jump. And now, gonna go for the right click. Atrium takes out two players, and now it's just logically in the 1v4. Gonna have the information, but can he clutch it out? Gonna be on the bomb. Takes out Atrium. They oh my god.
I think that was a little bit of
200.
a lost cause there.
Yeah, I mean, he did
Everyone running around.
Yeah, good damage taken out too.
Yeah, for
get
sure.
the bomb
for sure.
plant down. USF are not to be. They're not upset. Right, that was a
Yeah.
very solid round.
I definitely meant just that like last fight there, that 1v4. It's like watching them swarm around the bomb.
You never know, bro. You never know.
Sometimes, but
Yeah.
just as soon as that shotgun came out.
But it's just he forced by from USF. Ults, 3 ults orbs away from the Seekers and the Waylay ults as well. So it's just the divergent path. That's what it is.
Yes.
It came to my head. But
Yay.
yeah, 3 off the divergent path.
Unlike the other day where everyone was Annihilation. Everyone's ults were Annihilation the other day.
Yeah, I was. That was a long day. I woke up and I had to go.
That was so fun though.
Sam just beams him with that judge from across the map, and now it's just even numbers. Waylay gets taken out, but so does the Viper, and there goes the space on the side of A. And I have the ping come out.
Oh,
Do
but
they
did
clear
that
close?
corner?
They do. They do. But Darius gets one before he falls, and now USF have a free plant. TP comes through. Gonna see the Neon. Jobby's gonna back up. Gonna get stunned out. Spam
Ooh.
comes through on the box. Swings, but a miss. And now Zam gets 3. Gonna fall. And now it's just Rodri against 2. Oh, but it does not swing off timing, and Zam gets the headshot onto Rodri for the 4K.
Yeah, the 4K there. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Neon is so oppressive.
I think if he swings through the wall at a certain timing, like right before it goes down, he could catch them off guard.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of timing there, but it's also, you know, risky, you know. And if you're already at low health, it's just like...
Yeah, I mean, sometimes if you're at low health, you need that risk.
Yeah, for sure. High risk, high reward.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just sit down, because even if you don't take the risk, you're most likely not gonna win. It's better to take the risk in those low health situations.
I definitely agree.
Pulse and I almost said his Govy. Hisoku on the one ult orb away, but Zam does have the fingers online. He does choose to use it. Gonna hop in the smoke immediately. They do know
They are doing a really aggressive play here around A.
this is a different smoke than they're used to. The smoke comes up towards short in a different way instead of just covering that one side. But look at AKRON. They're pushed up through shower. I mean, logically, he's not able to play the game. I feel like he's just
Logically cannot see anything.
This is such a good spot for the Neon to be in. But he barely takes him out. 1 HP on the Neon. Gonna get healed up by the Sky most likely. And now it's just a reset.
Yeah.
Gonna burn through. Darius gets tagged through. Gonna see him in the cubby. Gets a nice one tap onto him with the Judge. Or not Judge, with the Bucky. And now they do choose. They could scale through. Neon is 1 HP. Gonna be towards CT. It's just jumping on top of this Viper. Gonna be aware of it. Nice little one tap coming through.
Big
200
Bucky
pump.
plays.
And now just taking this
Neon.
elbow space. Gonna use the sun.
Neon creeping through elbow here.
Divergent path coming out. Oh, Jobby, look at that. Ooh, nice adjustment coming through. Divergent path gets Atrium. As he swings through, gets one before he falls, though. And now they need to read that the last player of AKRON is towards spawn, or CT.
Jobby gets
taken out. Using the refract. Gonna dash through onto it. That's a 1v1. But Pulse, calm and collected in the clutch. Has the Bucky.
Could keep stalling this out around the bomb here.
Yeah, I mean,
Woo!
yeah, need that. Very well played from Pulse, tucking on that little cubby there, just waiting, especially since he has that Bucky, right?
Yeah, you have the opportunity to wait there. You know he has to approach in order to defuse the spike. Like, there's no other options there.
Yeah.
You know, you can just stall that out for however long you want.
Yeah, and he does know that he is a little bit lit up. So, I mean, that's just very well played from USF to get that round and get the momentum turned around onto them, especially since that was their eco.
Yeah, honestly, looking really good. AKRON has 3 ultimates online, though.
Yeah.
Nearing on that Brimstone ult as well.
Darius is going to be buying that Bucky, too. So he's going to be just sitting towards long with that Bucky. Probably getting one and dying. Divergent path coming out.
Oh, my.
Logically has his knife out, and he's going to be late on taking out the Judge. Gets immediately just... I mean, this guy can't play the game. It's just shutting him down every single time. It's just they need that adjustment, possibly.
Yeah.
Darius going to be in the smoke. Oh, my goodness.
This is so close.
I mean, if you're USF, you're never reading this. They know that there could be someone in, but it's like he's just playing it super well.
Is he going to drop back out, too?
Nah, if he does, he makes noise, and they're going to know that he is under. So, oh, he's going to see the gun.
Insane.
He's aware. He's aware. Smoke messes it up. And now Darius having free reign inside of the smoke.
He's going to push a little bit here. This is so interesting
it's just
to
a
watch.
game of cat and mouse.
Tiptoeing. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh, flash comes out, but misses. Very nice pick onto Darius. Gets a little bit overzealous. Ruthless takes out Jobby. 2 players TPing, and now Hisoka is going to be through, having the Judge pulled out. This guy is a little stuck. Takes out the Viper, and now 1v2. Hisoka takes him out. Oh my goodness. Hisoka's just playing a game of, I mean,
yeah.
Bang, bang. He's turning around just like he's in a cutscene right now.
Yeah, Hisoka just became like Canon Sky for a second there. That was
cinematic
crazy.
cutscene right there.
Yeah.
Very well played from USF. And just to take the round, I mean, that's exactly what you need.
Yeah, 3-2, going into round 6 here. Honestly, looking pretty good for USF. Like, they're really not that far down. So they really could, like, dial in here, get some more rounds under their belt.
Yeah, that's for sure. They have the momentum. A couple players on the side of AKRON are on lesser buys, having the... I mean... Logically hears them. He's going to back up all the way towards spawn. They're going to have the information that they're pushed up. So hopefully they can call it and just turn around. Surely. I mean, I don't know.
Flash doesn't get any intel here. They're holding an elbow here. Pulsonics wants to dash out and gets the information.
Has
is
the
able
shorty
to get,
out.
Yeah.
Might be on site.
Zam here pops the fingers,
Oh,
but logically
Logically!
with the headshot.
Very nice shot from Logically, taking out Zam. And now it makes it a lot more disjointed. Hisoku takes out Austin, the one who TP'd.
Clean shots from Hisoku as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was very, very good. Rodri takes out Atrium from all the way back, but he's going to get traded out by Darius. And now 2v4.
Yeah,
Gonna
USF
heal
looking
up the
great
Viper
here.
as well. Not gonna get any information. All of USF is towards long except for Pulse. Pulse is on site. Just need a bait for him if they can. Pulse is gonna be playing there.
Throwing that molly
Hot
onto
flash
the
comes
bomb.
out. Oh my
I
lord.
forgot he was blinded for a split second, and I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, Jobby got full blinded, and honestly, the Sky kind of just fluffed it up.
And I
Right?
was just like, hello there.
Yeah, just a little bit of a B from the Sky, but USF will take what they need, evening it up the game. AKRON will be on that eco.
Yeah, AKRON on their eco here, but they do have 2 ultimates online. They've got the Sky Seekers. They've got the Brimstone ultimate ray of sunshine from the sky.
Yeah.
You know, definitely they have some offensive capability here, but Neon losing that ultimate so early is a big loss. They're going to play aggressive here and try to regain some of these points.
Oh my god, Hisoku dodges the
Hisoku.
flash, but it's a double. It's 2 kills from each side, evening it up. Gonna give up the guns towards main. Just gonna be backing up, having the information. Look at Logical, he's pushed up all the way towards showers, so they do choose. They could hit the site, but look at the Brimstone on the side.
Brim
of AKRON.
seems very prepared for this too.
Yeah, just playing it back. Gonna have the wall up so he could scale through. Pulse is gonna be jumping into on top of the box here. Not seeing anything. Gonna get the bomb down, but Brim is gonna be there. They do not know. They are aware that it's not clear, so they're gonna want to clear it eventually. Gonna throw. Never mind. He's
No, thought about it, but decided maybe it'd be better to save it. Goes for
nice
the headshot.
shot, Jobby.
Beautiful.
Yeah, now it's just waiting for each team to come through. Pulse being aware of the flank, just gonna be holding it.
One enemy
Takes
remaining.
him out
Beautiful.
with a nice clean tap, and now Austin in the 1v3. Gonna get the information that he's towards heaven. All players are gonna just turn to look immediately. 25 HP and a dream.
Logically creeping up a little bit here. A little bit of a mistiming here. Austin at 25 HP.
Yeah, it seems
Not
like
really going to want to peek this.
he can't. If he does, then it's kind of troll because he's gonna be feeding ult orbs. So
Yeah.
logically gonna be scaling up to get that kill. Gets the pick. Very nice shot, and will live to keep his gun.
Yeah. Great plays coming out from USF. They are taking the lead here. Really figuring out the timing and the pacing that they need for these fights as well as AKRON plays aggressively at them.
I think they realize that they're running it down. So
Yeah.
they're kind of just adapting and going the opposite side and just being more aware of it.
Yeah.
I mean, logically not dying early on like he has been.
That's already big.
Yeah, it's like exactly. I mean, your caller, I think he's calling if I'm not wrong. But your caller is staying alive. He's able to get that lurk space as well on the Viper. He's just able to call rotates, and it's just that map space that they need, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. It seems
2
like
players
USF.
of AKRON.
Yeah, AKRON really pushing into showers here. Not playing as loud as usual, but logically is about to meet up with Zam here. Prepared already for this.
Oh, they need that pick there. Zam's going to slide through, takes out logically, but there will be information that there's 2 players pushed up. Pulse going to be inside of U-Haul, but gets taken out by Atrium. And now, scaling through, 2 players of USF are... It's all 3, actually. 3 players of USF are inside of the U-Haul. Maybe spanning
Yeah.
through. Can they get the pick onto the
Brimstone playing
Brimstone?
so close here. Jobby takes him out, though.
Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare, jumping at him with that shorty, but I mean, Jobby has a better gun and is able to take him out since he does miss.
Gonna go for those cabbages here, try to get some information, but as soon as the smoke goes down, Sam gets that headshot. Or no, just regular body shot here. Holy.
Slides through, takes out Rodri and Zam for another 4K.
Beautiful plays from Zam, honestly. Just, you know, run it down, Neon. I mean, the shots are very skillful, though. Like, it's not without...
Yeah, we're just lying to my face when he used that buck. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, yeah, he has had nice shots.
When
but
he switched over to the Vandal at the end.
Yeah.
Like, no diss, you know.
he's had some nice shots, but I mean, the shotgun Neon is kind of just disgusting.
Shotgun Neon. There's been a lot of shotgunning going on in this game in general, but I think AKRON has generally like adapted to the play in the smokes, have a shotgun,
Yeah,
get
I
as
mean,
close as possible.
I mean, that's exactly what they need. They have 2 of the shotgun characters on their team.
It works. It
Yeah,
works.
Exactly. So USF going for a timeout here. Just going to be calling possibly to cut momentum. And be like, hey, they push up really fast. We just need to play a little bit more slow, more together. We need to help Tommy out. Tommy is logically. We need to help logically out.
Yeah.
This guy just keeps getting ran down every single time, and he just needs someone else to shoot with him because he's getting a 2v1 fight almost every single time. So honestly, if they can get that double shower control, get 2 picks going the way of USF, that's honestly, I think, a round win.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think overall, like, USF can restructure a little bit, play a little bit slower, knowing that AKRON's going to be playing on that aggression. and just they can really get the timing off, like how they did in a few rounds of the last map as well.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of resetting into that.
Mm-hmm.
Darius has, oh not Darius, I thought he was gonna go for like a little Bucky by here. He gets spot by his teammate. AKRON have 3 ults online with the Orbital Strike, the Viper's Pit, and they also have the Seekers online. But USF do have 3 ults as well, having everything but, oh my goodness. Jumping through onto USF.
All right.
Wow.
I was saying, you know, the headshots are clean, can't even diss, but...
That is very well played from AKRON. Having the information that they could be there.
Uh-oh.
Sonics in a 1v2. Gonna dash away, just going for a little reset as the rest of AKRON are gonna push up.
AKRON is like running him down. Oh my goodness. Atrium about to meet up with
getting
Pulsonics.
First contact, but can he read it? Yes, he will.
Ooh.
Nice little tap. I mean, Pulsonics, if there's a man that you want in this situation, it's gonna be him. Gonna be wrapping all the way towards short. Gonna have the information if you're on the side of the other team that he's not towards spawn.
Sky is gonna go for this pinch as well.
Yeah, having the double push is very good there. He can get one. And it's just he needs to find one fast if he's gonna refract back.
Absolutely.
Darius gets the information, gonna back up, and now the rest of AKRON are gonna push into him.
But right
from
behind him.
He needs to scale up faster. Oh, I mean the layers, bro. The layers, bro.
The layers. The Sky Flash going just far back enough to detract from, you know, the Viper pushing in. A little bit distracting. You're more worried about flicking away from that flash. Like, your instinct is to look away.
Yeah, exactly.
But you got to keep shooting because the Viper's there. It's just, you know.
Yeah, he doubled back on the flash when he saw the Viper.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just super hard. USF instantly getting taken out.
Yeah.
I mean, getting outgunned by
that
Sam
was an
and Austin.
insanely fast round.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
like the
yeah,
introduction.
Very, very, very good. Or very fast early round.
Yes.
Very nice fight. Gonna use the divergent path to push towards Link and gonna take out Logically again.
Yeah, it's just
so
very strong, aggressive plays. Darius gets to pick on the Jobby, though.
This is looking pretty okay. Okay, never mind.
Hisoku
I feel like if he has a gun, he gets that pick.
Low-key, probably.
Austin jumps onto Hisoku.
Pulsonics kind of stuck playing back by Fountain here. They hear the Neon with the ult online. Great timing, though. Unfortunately, Austin gets a headshot onto Rodri, though.
Austin's looking primed again as well. Gonna go for a little shots onto the rest of the team, but I mean, they can't do anything. AKRON is so good in these early rounds. Since they're just fighting and USF just keep getting, like, disrespected. They
know the best bet for their strategy is just to play so aggressive that USF has nothing to set up and like counter with. You know,
that's
they know USF isn't gonna play far back enough for that to like really be like a disadvantage for them to run it down.
That's the strength of the Neon and the Waylay, right? You're just able to have two bodies running down, dragging crosshairs, and they're able to get these picks and get out. And the thing is with it, it's not only good for that early round, it's also good for these retakes, but they don't need to since they're just opting to go for these early rounds every time. So it seems like they're just waiting. I mean, instantly Roger gets pushed up onto Hookah waiting for something with that judge, but not going to find anything. Dog comes through, going to take the Hookah space, and now it's a reset. Logically is towards spawn, so they're going to forfeit the A main space. This is the one round they don't push anything.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah, very nice adaptation. They know the past 2 rounds, they've been instantly getting ran down, so they're going to be a little bit more wary of what they can do. Logic's just going to be sitting back towards spawn, so it's just a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Divergent path comes out and going to clear the entire site, playing that retake like I was saying that the
showstopper into spawn.
Yeah. Going to just get the space back. And now Rodri is set up towards CT with that judge.
Logically about to wrap and potentially pinch the Neon into Hookah.
Zam takes out Hisoku, but Logically has that flank. Gonna drag the crosshair out. Ooh. Very nice dink from Logically there. And it's not much he can do. He needs to look for something. Gonna have
Jobby's gonna play for the ult here as well.
Going for the tap. Gonna read that no one's on. Popping the Brimmold here. Gunning down 2 players. Jobby.
Beautiful.
Can he win this? Bird comes through. Gonna have to dodge the bird. Atrium is on the bomb, 1 HP, but Darius gets the swing onto Jobby and takes him out. That was really winnable. Yeah,
that was a really close game or match. Sorry, or round. Oh, it's past my bedtime, guys.
It's 8:47, Grandma.
Okay.
Sorry. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it from you.
Yeah, a little disrespectful. A little disrespectful. Honestly, my bad.
Yeah, you're bad. Anyways, here we are, last round in the half. 7-4, Akron in the lead here.
Still holding on to that Viper's Pit on each team.
Yeah, a little bit interesting. I feel like there's been some opportunities where popping that Viper's Pit on the side of USF
Last
could
round.
really stall out some of these aggressive pushes that are going on.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, the thing... Actually, no. It was just hard now last round because he was on the flank.
Yeah, for sure.
So he couldn't really do it.
Last round definitely might not have been the most opportune, but, I mean, there's been some opportunities.
Using the Viper's Pit towards long. Going to clear it out with the dog. Going to double dash in with the judge. Gets taken out by Darius with the shorty. Oh,
This
my
is-
God.
This is risky. This is
Yeah.
risky plays. The spike is now down in the Viper's Pit.
Roger takes out the Viper, but Darius is in a good spot. 2v3. Gonna get the TP. It's gonna be one on flank. It takes him out with the bomb. Zam gets Rodri out of the equation. Now it's just Jobby in a 1v3.
Jobby's gonna have to play for kills here because he's gonna get wrapped behind him by the Neon.
That's
Yeah.
that low sense. Oh my lord.
Yeah, that's just Neon moment, truly.
Switching sides.
8-4.
Yeah, I mean that's a heartbreaker. That's a little bit of a heartbreaker of a half, but the thing is, AKRON just genuinely played it really well.
Yeah, honestly, like, the run it down meta that's going on right now with some duelists is a little bit
I
frustrating.
think it's a little disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, but
like
it's fine.
there is some skill going into these plays. I mean, they've been adapting. We've seen it. Their gunplay is honestly great. You
Yeah.
know, we've seen some crazy headshots coming out here. So it's like it's hard to really diss on because they are playing very well and it's paying off for them through these games.
Yeah, I have to agree. They're doing what's comfortable for them.
Yes.
Right? Comfortability. I mean, in collegiate, it doesn't matter about meta. It just matters about what you're comfortable with doing, right?
Yeah.
Gonna use the flash to combo into the double dash with the shorty. Gonna refract back. Does not get anyone off guard. But that's just the coined. I mean, that's what everyone's been doing that since they've seen 100 Thieves do it. You know, Timmons, that's his signature on pistol round. He
Yeah.
just double dashes
Well, look
with
at
the
this
shorty.
aggressive push onto B site here. They just flooded in entirely.
Yep, and there goes the site. 4 players of AKRON
Sorry, I
there.
did not mean to cut you off. It
No,
was like
I mean,
a blink. And
I
it
didn't even
happened.
notice it, so thank you for saying something, because I didn't even notice it.
That was so insane. They're pushing into elbow here.
Jobby!
So aggressive.
Oh.
Jobby in like a 1v3 in elbow.
Molly comes through, Dick takes out Zam. Now they could have a little bit more breathing space. Gonna swing all the way through, but unfortunately some shots whiff. Logically gets the pick onto Darius,
in
gets traded
hookah.
out by Austin. And this is such a hard retake. Very nice spam from Rodri, but unfortunately will fall. AKRON get the pistol.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see a lot of that flood onto site, just playing fast, moving as quickly as possible, because as soon as they know that timing, they're going to take advantage of it. It's like this little split-second opening that they have, and it's worked out on the last map, and I think it's going to work out on this map a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I think genuinely, like, their play style of just pushing on defense is they're just turning defense into offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
They're
like-
flipping the map. They're
Yeah,
completely
they're just flipping
it.
the map and making USF in a uncomfortable position.
Yeah.
Just completely shutting down these defaults and making it so they're always able to get one before things happen.
You can see they're going to play aggressive. They're playing up with the dog here for just a moment. Then the Neon
Oh, nice
gets taken
Bucky
out by
shot.
Logically, though.
Austin takes out Logically, but I mean, honestly, a very nice lucky shot. Austin takes out, he's so good. I mean, this U-tool is just perfect for the team.
Absolutely.
Scaling through, gonna go into the TP.
They get the
Jobby's gonna be
plan.
pushed up into elbow, but Austin, I mean, this guy is on fire. Roger gets a pick on the Ruthless on the flank. And now it is just a 2v3. We've seen this situation a lot. It's just gonna be more in favor for AKRON since
And-
they have those guns.
Yeah, Austin is on fire, too. So we're going to see he is holding for Hookah here. Has a good idea of what's going on. Also holding for long. So, you know,
The thing
just a
is-
great view.
Yeah.
Wow.
Darius gets the pick. Pulse has the Vandal, but gets just one tap by Atrium, who has that Phantom. Unfortunately, will fall.
Yeah, USF is in kind of a bind here. No pun intended.
Yep, we gotta boil you.
Okay, I genuinely did not intend for the pun, and then I said it, and I was like, well. Now I'm getting boiled alive. The witch I'm casting with. You know? But USF is in a very tough position here. We're 3 rounds off from an Akron win.
Yeah, I mean, they need this round dire. They really need it. Like if they don't
If they
get
don't
it,
win this round, it
it's
might be
looking
wraps.
like wraps.
Yeah.
This
Well.
is their forced buy. Rodri has that.
Then
judge,
you can
and
see
he
they're
got-
already running up A.
Wait, but
they're
they're gonna run
already
into-
running into.
Sam takes out Rodri!
They're already up. They're already going to heaven. Like, there's just nothing USF can do unless they have more people there.
Planted.
They have the shower control.
They're getting pinched in shower. Hisoku does get that pick onto Ruthless, but is it going to be enough going against the Sky? Zam running it down, but does get traded out by Jobby. Hisoku
Hisoku.
walked in.
Hisoku, bring us home, Francis!
Hisoku has to, you know, find out where Atrium is. Jobby potentially could get taken out.
Jobby, what are we doing? Sorry. 2v1 on the bomb. Double swing comes through, and Hisoku with the 4K. Hisoku, bring us home. Need that.
Hisoku really dialed in showers there. I really thought that pinch was just going to be it for this round, but comes in, clutches up, hits the headshots, takes out Austin with that Bucky, and once again brings it home for USF.
Oh my goodness. Like, Francis just saved the game. He just saved the game, having 2 guns online for USF. If they get this round, we might have a game on our hands. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
we
another
might
force.
see a comeback era here.
It's going to be a little hard. Don't get me wrong. That was their bonus,
Yes.
but it is not lost. That's the thing.
For sure, for
They
sure,
just,
for sure.
it's just that first step they have, right? That's the first step to success.
Yeah, seems like Akron is once again here for this aggressive play on A. They're going to run into U-Haul here. Austin, hold on.
Oh, just refracts at the perfect time, and Adrian runs him down like he's playing Overwatch. Oh, Ruthless takes it too!
Ruthless, that was beautiful.
No,
Oh.
the judge!
Just jumping around with the judge, wins the round for Akron, 11-5, inching closer to that match point.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so hard. They're taking so much space, and they just don't have the buy to do something off of it, right? Like, for example there, if Rodri has a gun,
Yeah.
Waylay's dead immediately. He's
Yeah.
able to... I mean, it's just so unfortunate, and that's what sucks about this. But the thing is, there's still more Valorant to be played. They have 2 more rounds to work with. They have a little bit of wiggle room. Jobby, unfortunately, will be forcing off his shambles with the deal and the light armor buy.
Let's talk about logically with the Bucky.
I mean,
the Bucky in a prayer.
You know,
right
the
now.
Bucky, right? That guy, that gun has gotten probably half the picks in
No,
this game.
yeah, there is potential, but it's just, you know, it's all in the positioning with the Bucky.
Jobby
is
playing
what
the
I gotta
retake
say.
there.
The aggressive push back onto B. They're already up there. Zam is holding so close to CT here. Just right there.
Spike planted.
Oh my goodness. Sam is going to be in the cubby here.
There's
Gonna get
so much
mollied
to
out,
unpack
but
here.
Austin takes one out before falling. I mean, Austin and Darius is flying.
Holy.
It's just Jobby in
Darius
the
actually just
clutch.
cooked. He just cooked up USF and served a steak. That was insane.
Match point.
This is not ideal.
This is not ideal for USF. This might be the end of this series here. We're at match point. Akron in the lead. It's going to take a lot for USF to turn this around.
Yeah, I mean, 3 shotguns on the side of USF. What can
Yeah,
they
their
do?
economy is in shambles at that. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? Nothing much. They need to just go for a little bit of a... They need to go for a prayer, honestly.
Yeah, they kind of just got to go for a Hail Mary here. Akron once again
they're
going to play for
towards
that.
the 2 players. Not
They're
the
going to
stack.
go aggressive into Puka here.
Divergent.
Ultimate's coming out.
Oh, comes
Holy!
through, takes one out, gonna Bucky, but does not get one. Hisoku gets 2. Jobby left alive, 1v2, and they're pushed up A. Yeah.
All of those
Oh,
picks
no.
coming out within the first 10 seconds of the round.
No, they're on A.
Jobby is going to be
Jobby.
stuck on this flanking rotate here, unfortunately.
Gonna-
Not the most ideal positioning.
Yeah, I mean, Jobby does, in fact, have that Vandal upgrade, but look at the positioning of Akron, bro.
Yeah.
They're pushed up and spawn. They have the shower cross. They just have so much going on.
There's
for them.
no angle that Jobby could take that wouldn't be entirely expected, especially with the Viper about to go into heaven.
It's planted. Look at this plant, too. It's just planted for heaven. It's planted for
Yeah,
everything.
Jobby doesn't even know where exactly to clear here.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
gets 1.
Beautiful.
Ruthless
the
doesn't
second.
know where it's planted. 1v1. Gonna have the molly out. Just playing for the jiggles. Ruthless going for some taps. Gets the half. Jobby does not have any bullets in his gun.
Running out of time here.
Needs to go for something, but scales through, and Ruthless gets the pick onto Jobby. and USF will be losing to AKRON.
Insane plays from Akron.
Yeah.
Just no comment. Just honestly, you know, gunplay was great. They did use shotguns to their strengths. They knew.
I mean, it's not nerfed yet, so I don't blame them, right?
Yeah,
They're-
yeah. If the strategy works, the strategy's going to keep working
That double
until there's
dive.
balancing that
Yeah.
comes in.
They just showed exactly why that double duelist dive comp is so strong,
Mm-hmm.
right? They're just able to catch everyone off guard on the side of USF, take the fight to them, catch them off guard so there's no utility.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think I've seen a round where there wasn't some kind of aggression that went in favor of USF.
Yeah, I mean, it's that play style. And USF, they
Yeah.
could get into the timing of it, but honestly, I think on Bind, it's a really tough map to, you know, balance out
Yeah,
with.
especially with those TPs. You could set up so
Yeah.
many trap plays, and since they conditioned on their defense, they
Mhm.
conditioned logically to play all the way back. They just had the TPs free, so they were able to trap the
Yeah.
rest. And they did honestly, really well.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Akron, a little bit of a callback to our Fortnite stream. They dominated in
Yeah.
that Fortnite tournament.
They're,
so
they're a good esports
They're
team.
great
They're
for
school.
esports.
Yeah.
I honestly was very impressed tonight. Even you know,
Yeah.
knowing that background, I still was just like, you know, a little bit stunned.
Hmm. But at the end of the day, USF, they put their hardest on the table, and unfortunately, it was not enough for Akron. So, very well played from them. Good game to the boys. Honestly, a little unfortunate, but
A
what
little
can you do?
unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Follow if you haven't already to see some more Valorant, and go Bulls.
Not only Valorant, also other esports
Yeah,
too.
I guess-
Tapping on that.
Well, if
tapping
you
on
want to
that.
watch more esports too, I guess.
Yep. Our Smash team did go and qualify.
Oh, that is
For
true. Our
Texas.
Smash is making it to Texas.
So for CECC, so stay tuned for that. I think that is going to be later this month. So honestly, yeah, something like that sounds
Well,
about
it
right.
is the 31st, so it don't get much
later
later
next
than that.
month. Later
Yep,
next month.
yep.
All right. Well,
All right.
USF
USF
esports.
esports.
Go Bulls.
This is esports.
Go Bulls. This is such an L. Outro. But
He's throwing my outro.
my bad. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to our director, our observer, and thank you to Elias for casting with me. Thank you.
Okay, I guess.
Hmm?
I guess.
All right. You go Bulls.
Go.